The Joe Rogan Experience.
Was there someone that you met when you first met him where you're like, I can't even believe that I'm sitting there with Evander Holyfield or someone like that? Someone real famous where you couldn't believe you were actually being around them? Do you
I would
remember
have to say Roy Jones.
Roy Jones.
Because I never was like a big fanboy. I would always be like, oh, man, they just humans like me. But when I seen Roy for the first time, I was like, Bo, that's Roy Jones Jr. Like, I met Floyd Mayweather, but this Roy Jones Jr., like,
Yeah.
it was just crazy. And he was real cool. And, you know, I was just like, damn. I didn't want to be, like, all, like, shy and stuff. I was like, damn. Like, I met Sugar Ray Leonard when I was an amateur, and it didn't feel the same. It was just like, man, that's Sugar Ray Leonard. What's
Because
up,
it's
Sugar
a different era. Because
Yeah.
it was you didn't watch him fight. Watching Roy Jones, man, when I was a kid, when he was in his prime, he would lead with a left hook. It was
Yeah.
like more than a jab. He would just whip that left hook at dudes, and they didn't know what the fuck to do with that. That speed was preposterous.
So fast.
Woo! Roy was doing stuff to people that made you just go, wow. Like, he's not even doing the same thing they're doing.
Right.
He's like, he's on another dimension. He's a different record speed, you know? He was so fast. Like, Max Kellerman had this incredible rant once about just realizing how good Roy Jones was in his prime. It wasn't like he wasn't around great fighters, but they couldn't do shit to him.
Nah.
He was around world champions, but he was lighting them on fire.
Right.
It was crazy. And, you know, all good things come to an end. It only lasted for, you know, X amount of years. I mean, what was the best years of his championship reign? But he was untouchable. 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 When he knocked out Virgil Hill with that body shot, wow. You know, you're like, God damn.
One punch.
When he put his hands behind his back and still knocked down James Toney. I mean, when he dropped his hands like this, and James Toney does it too, and he leaps in and drops him.
With the left hook.
And that one dude he knocked out with his hands behind his back. Who was that dude?
Oh, I forgot.
When he was on the ropes.
Yeah, put his hands behind his back. The dude moves forward and drops him and knocks him out. It's like, this is a movie scene.
Right.
This isn't real life. No one does that in real life. Roy Jones was having fun with people.
Yeah, he was.
He was having fun with
He
people.
was entertaining.
He was
entertaining.
incredible how fast he was.
But, like, I didn't met people like Roy. He's a fan of me.
It's amazing.
And it's like, dude, like, I'll be like so starstruck. It's like, man, I'm a fan of you.
And he's a fan of
And
you.
you a fan of me.
Wow.
Like, today,
That must make you so happy.
I was on Instagram, and I was like, I went past LL Cool J because we was listening to some old school music. And I was like, dang, LL got an Instagram. So I clicked on him, and he's following me. I said, bro, look, LL Cool J following me on Instagram. So it's just crazy just to think of all the people that you like grew up admiring and like you a fan of, and for you to see them fan of you, it's like, damn. Like Iverson. I met Iverson.
Wow.
And he came up to me, and he was more happy to see me than I was to him. Terence Crawford, oh, man, you the motherfucker, man.
Wow.
And I was just sitting there looking at him like, this Allen Iverson, dude. Like, damn. So it's crazy, like, seeing all those, you know, celebrities and all-time greats that's big fans of mine, and it's like, fuck.
Does it wear off, or do you still freak out?
I still freak out sometimes. Like, it just depends on the person. Like, fuck. Like, damn.
Right.
You
Like
know?
Snoop or someone like that.
Like, Snoop, too.
I know.
I met Snoop, I'll be like, damn, like, fuck. Like, that's when you know that you made it to a certain level in your professional sports that everybody watching you.
Yeah. Well, you know, and that's one more thing that's beautiful about you meeting those little kids is that they can realize, like, oh, Terence Crawford's a man.
Right.
He's a man. I mean, he's a superstar and he's a champion, and I see him on TV, but he's a man. He's right here. He got me in a headlock.
Right.
Oh, shit, we're playing together. He's a nice guy. Oh, he's a person.
Yeah.
Because you see someone that's achieved a certain level of status and championship reign, and you know, see him on TV knocking people out. That doesn't even seem like a real person when you're a kid. Like, that can't be a real person.
Right.
And then you're there. And then you're shaking his hand. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This is crazy. So you changed that kid's world.
Yeah.
Like his idea of what the future is, idea of what a person is. A person is Terence Crawford's a person.
Right.
I'm a person too. Like, I just got to work hard.
And it's crazy because like a lot of people, they'll see me and they be like, "Where are your bodyguards at? Where your entourage?" Like they be having questions to ask.
Yeah.
And I just be like, "Nah, man, I'm a regular person." They be like, "Man, why you don't be on TV like Floyd Mayweather?" Like, man, that ain't for me, man. I'm chill. They be like, "Oh, well, where are your cars?" Like they be just asking me all kinds of crazy stuff.